guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. In this episode, we gotta talk about something that is really gonna take the entire video game world by storm. Douglas FaZe Censor Martin dumped his hot weather girl girlfriend Yanet Garcia because she was getting in the way of him playing Call of Duty. He needed more time to focus on being a pro gamer, so he dumps his gorgeous girlfriend. JT. Announcing his decision on YouTube, the 23-year-old revealed that he and Garcia, 26 years old, had split up. He said, "I don't have time for a girlfriend." He went on to say that he needed to focus on playing Call of Duty and would be playing the next iteration in the franchise, Black Ops 4, full-time, while she was doing her job as a weather girl in Mexico.
The highs and the lows, everything, like just life, like living life with each other. I just want to say, I want to get this out there before any of you guys say anything. Yanet is an awesome girl. She deserves the best.
Garcia is known as the world's sexiest weather girl, and she really grew her legion of fans during the World Cup in Mexico.
Oh my god!
Wait, what'd she look like again? Hold up. Stop. Cut. You are breaking up with this girl because you want to play more video games because it's your career as a pro gamer. I mean, don't let me tell you otherwise. Pursue your dreams, do what you want to do, and if this is where you want your life to be at, more power to you, buddy. I just can't really be on board with breaking up with a girl, especially someone that gorgeous, especially if she's as good of a girlfriend as you state she is during your breakup video. I just really can't grasp the idea of breaking up with someone like that and putting video games in front of it. Now, far be it from me to tell you otherwise. You have 2.5 million subscribers, you're a pro gamer, you have contracts, you have everything going in your life for you. Clearly, you're doing something right. But take it from someone who's had a girlfriend and now married to one of the most beautiful nurses on the planet. If I could go back in time and break up with her and someone told me that I would be a professional YouTuber and super successful if I were to have done that, no, I would much rather be with my wife. This is what's crazy to me. I don't understand why you would do something like this. Anybody who was in the position of being with such a perfect person and breaking up with them because your life situation is taking you away from them, because you're putting your video game life, your career, your pro gaming in front of this girl. I just can't grasp that idea. Maybe this is a ploy to get more popular? I doubt it, because it seemed very genuine in your video and your breakup. These two people are huge social media stars, and this situation is probably going to contribute to making them even bigger, because that's how social media works. Garcia has 6.5 million followers on Instagram, while Martin has 1.5 million, and on YouTube, he has 2.5 million subs to her 480,000. This is insane just how much of a following both of these people have, and how they're breaking up because their careers are taking them away from each other. While on one hand I see where they're coming from, when I take a step back and look at it, I worry about us as a society, humanity as a whole. If this is the decisions men are making with women because of professional careers taking them away from each other, it's a sad, sad day for all of us. And maybe you guys will end up back together down the road. I just know there's going to be plenty of guys out there looking to woo this girl after finding out that she is now single. And it's going to be really tough to get her back if she finds somebody else and is happy with them in Mexico. Now, Martin has struggled this year with Call of Duty. He didn't make the cut, missing out on the first stage of Call of Duty World League before signing up with a different team that had secured a place in Stage 2 to ensure that he got in there. I'm not really familiar with how pro gamers work. I'm not really familiar how that entire scene is set up, but I am familiar with relationships and women and video games and balancing time. I just don't get this situation. It is blowing my mind. I can't wrap my head around it. And while the split did seem relatively amicable on social media, Yanet did post something saying heartbroken, which is understandable, but it also goes to show that this is probably not the direction she wanted the relationship to go in. She's pursuing her career as a successful, beautiful weather girl in Mexico. This guy's pursuing his career as a pro gamer in Call of Duty with a new iteration coming out this year, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. But looking at this girl and looking at this guy and saying video games are splitting them up, it's just one of the wildest stories that only could exist in the modern era of technology. And maybe this all points to a bigger problem with society at large, where there's not enough time in the day to focus on a professional career. There's too much competition out there. If you're going to be a pro or top of the line, anything out there, if you step away just a little bit, there are people that will take your spot instantly. And from that perspective, I can kind of see where he's coming from on this, if being a pro gamer in Call of Duty is his passion. But man, this had to be one of the hardest decisions I could ever imagine somebody making in their entire life. And maybe, if it's anything like how I'm looking at the decision, he'll look back at this choice with a lot of regret, with a lot of sorrow, with a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, and no amount of gaming, no amount of success in the pro tour would ever make up for the loss of this girl in his life. This is one of the biggest stories in video games that's going to hit right now because it's just so real, it's so human. Everything that's happening in reality right now, everything we're dealing with as people trying to be successful in society, tearing us apart from each other because of all the competition. I really feel for both of them. I feel for her. I feel for him. I would not have made this decision if I were him. But then again, I'm not a pro gamer, so who am I to say any different? I would love to hear what you guys have to say on this, what you would do if you were in his position, and if my take on this is completely crazy, he should have done what he did because it's his passion. Maybe I'm completely off base. I'd love to hear how you feel about it. Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. As always, the Smash JT channel is brought to us by you generous Patreons out there. If you're interested in joining them, hit the Patreon link below. You can donate as little as $1 a month. Everything makes a gigantic difference. If you enjoy the content I'm making here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell for notifications. And again, thank you so much for watching.